It's April 10th, 2012. 5 to LA. Time to start the road trip. It's 9:18 Pacific Daylight Time. I have dropped off Rich. I have gotten coffee, lovely Nicaragua Diamond Clover from Starbucks. I've stopped at Whole Foods and picked up some snacks for the road so I don't have to depend upon fast food for nutrition today. And now I'm ready to go. Actually, I'm in the Whole Foods garage still. So, the computer says it's 375 miles to Shari's house. It's predicting 7 hours and 9 minutes. If you can see that, I hope. It's raining, but I'm in the Touareg, which has 4-wheel drive, so all should be fine. I think. I'm sure. Here we go. Talk about a vehicle completely inappropriate for San Francisco. What were these people thinking about bringing that into the city? About to enter the Bay Bridge. First step. I've been on the road for almost an hour, and I'm just now getting to the exit for LA. I'll give you a clue about how large the Bay Area actually is. I tend to forget that because I live in San Francisco, which is a relatively small city. Here we go. Interstate 5 is certainly not the scenic route through California. We're slicing straight through the Central Valley, but it is the quickest way between San Francisco and LA by car. This leg is not about the journey, it's just about getting down to LA so I can hook up with Shari. And then tomorrow will be more about the fun of the road trip. This leg is actually the only one where I'm going to be by myself. I'll have Shari with me starting tomorrow, and then Rich is going to make the drive back with me on Sunday because he's flying down to LA to meet me for the weekend.
Good evening, everybody. It's Jamie Cullum here. Welcome back to my show here on BBC Radio 2. I hope you had a great weekend over the holiday. I hope you've been enjoying the weather. It's great to see you again. If you're up for some great music, you're in the right place because I'm here live for the next hour at the BBC Radio 2 studios. Coming up tonight, a BBC Maida Vale session from Curtis Stigers, music from Miles Davis, Hidden Orchestra and Wes Montgomery. But first, I'm going to play something everyone's talking about. This is a track from the latest Dr. John album. It's called Lockdown. This is Big Sean.
It's kind of crazy that I am making my way through California's Central Valley and at the same time listening to Jamie Cullum live on BBC Radio 2. This technology thing, not too shabby. Stopping for gas at Coalingua. It's $4.54 a gallon for premium. Cheaper than San Francisco. It's about $61 to fill up. Ate half of my hummus veggie wrap that I'd gotten earlier today at Whole Foods. And now we are back on the road to LA. Computer says it's about 3.5 hours to go. I guess we're near Burbank Airport. The nav system has made a big difference when you're trying to get around an unfamiliar city, or in this case, a city I know well enough to be dangerous.
Please follow the road for 2 miles.
It's a safety mechanism. I think that's Universal. I see NBC Universal, Sheraton Universal, Universal City, yeah. Welcome to Hollywood. So it's the Hollywood and Highlands complex, Renaissance Hotel. It's where they held the Academy Awards. We stayed there at that Renaissance once, and I thought it was a dump, to tell you the truth. When I talked to Shari last night, she told me she had a surprise for me. Now the plan was I was coming down.
Please turn next right.
The plan was I was coming down here, and we were going to spend the night at her place, and then we're taking off tomorrow for Vegas. Come on, damn bus. That's the Chinese theater. Good God, there are tons of people around today. I can't deal with this. Anyway, but I figured she was going to say, oh, I got a hotel. Because the last couple of times I've come down here thinking I was going to stay with her, she springs at the last minute that she gets a hotel room for us so that I don't have to see her house. which is ridiculous.
Prepare to turn left.
And sure enough, I talked to her a few minutes ago. She's like, "Oh, I got us a great rate at the Montrose, so we're gonna stay there tonight." Like, could have predicted that, but that's fine. It's a cool hotel. It's an all-suite place. We've stayed there before. It's kind of on a side street in West Hollywood. Evidently, it's one of those hotels where celebs go to hide out after they've had work done.